Here's something that we really want you to hear, and we're offering this specifically to you. It will benefit everyone, but this is a piece for you. Someone was describing to Esther the other day about an uncomfortable relationship experience. And Esther was listening to the conversation and understood why this person's point of view was what it was. But she could hear all of this dissatisfaction as this person was relaying what had happened along the way, and then this big uncomfortable sort of blow up. So Esther told this person the story that we've been telling about. You want to ask yourself, what am I bringing to the table? So let's say you know someone, you found them through your work, and that they have been under contract before, and so you know quite a bit about them, and you have some opinions about them. You have some active vibrations and beliefs about them. So now you're entering into a new contract, let's say, but when you meet them, you're bringing to the table all of your vibration about them. And so the rendezvous that you're having, we want you to think in terms all the time, in every moment of every day. If you could have this on your mind, what's my mix of vibrations in relationship with my own inner being? What's my mix? Am I synced up with my inner being, or am I already pulling away from my inner being? So if you show up at a rendezvous with someone that you're wanting to sell property to, and you're already annoyed and unhappy about it, well, you didn't even bring your inner being to the table. You just came almost empty-handed. But the biggest thing is that your disappointment will rendezvous with their insecurity. And so what you bring to the table and what they bring to the table, sometimes it makes a bomb that just doesn't feel good for any. Or you might be tuned in, tapped in, turned on, and you come to the table and they're not. But if you're really tuned in, tapped in, turned on, then you still bring something to the table, and there's still benefit, and you have a possibility of evoking from them something that's latent and inactive that is really strong and active within you. This is what those who really win have discovered. Because you're feeling good anyway. Every client is rich with resources and important to you, because you're gaining something from it all the time, and so are they. So it's always win-win, whether it leads to a contract or not. It was good because it was good to meet them, and it was good because it was good to pick up data, and it was good because it felt good, and it was good because you got out in the world together, and it was good because you learned things, and it was good because you collected data, and it was good because some contrast served you. It's always good. So you're not hanging this now moment with them on some need for it to perform in some precise way, because it's already performing, because it's law of attraction bringing to you exactly what you're giving out. In every moment, every client that comes to you is a vibrational match to what you've got going on. So at a minimum, you want to thank them for pointing out to you what you've got going on. And at a maximum, you want to appreciate what you've got going on together. You see what we're getting at?
And
yeah,
let the audience clap.
Yes.
And I did that consciously. I have enough awareness in my own emotional guidance to be like, okay, this unhappy journey is not going to end in a happy ending.
But here's the thing. This unhappy journey that I'm control over, I don't have to control the outcome for me to be happy and happy. And I don't have to make this person different than he is in order for me to have a happy journey. This is the piece that we really want you to take away from this. You can control your happy journey regardless of who you're co-creating with in this moment.
By controlling my focus.
By controlling the way you feel about it. By deciding what you're going to bring to the room when you meet. But you see, you can't just get up in the morning and make a list of what you want to bring if you haven't been practicing it. That's why the longer that you have these experiences, and the more you know that it all balances out, and the more that you have fun, so that you give that feeling to the people that you're interacting with. Sometimes you hit it right off, and the better you get at this, the more you will attract the clients that are ready to go. You will attract the clients that are clear about what they want. Sometimes it's a searching and a deciphering process that they're going through with you witnessing it. Sometimes they haven't really thought it through until they start looking with you And so it feels sort of like you're babysitting them along the way as they're learning what they want and what they don't want, with you walking along with them. But at the same time that you're learning what they want and what they don't want, you're learning what the market wants and what it doesn't want. It's all valuable data collection for you. So if you're just relaxing into it and having a good time, then more of it will culminate into the money that you want. And all of it will give you pleasurable moment after moment after moment after moment. You could have 15 or 20 people that you're sort of nursing along that can't decide what they want, but you're having a good time anyway. And nothing's happening. But if you stay steady and true to your vibration, because your inner being knows what you want, then you will be guided to someone who has a really big desire, who's ready to fulfill it. Or 20 of them will close all in a very close proximity. You've seen that happen. Jerry used to say it's chicken one day and feathers the next, meaning that sometimes it feels like nothing's happening and then it all happens at once. And it all has to do with your steady enjoyment along the way, and you're not demanding of the big payoff every step along the way that you go. It's like giving yourself shock absorbers so that you're just not prone to disappointment. And when you're not prone to disappointment, when you're just prone to optimism, when you're just prone to happily ever after, when life's just treating you good all the time no matter what, then more of those manifestations, not just relative to your work. We're putting this to you in a very strong way. Who gets to decide? You do, but really we're challenging you. We're wanting to yank your chain just a little bit. Who gets to decide at what point the manifestation really is? You want to call it the money in the bank. We want to call it, ooh, good idea. Ooh, right place, right time. Ooh, got that phone call. Ooh, all along the way. Fun, with you just feeling like the entire universe is focused upon you and queuing you up for another great moment and another great moment and another great moment and another great moment. And your friends say, you're making a lot of money, and you say, irrelevant. They'll say, what's wrong with you? You'll say, nothing. And you might even be foolish enough to say to them, I'm in this business for the fun. And when you say that and really mean that, then lots of money will follow.
Being unconditional with the process.
Unconditional.
No matter the condition, I'm having fun and being.
Yeah, but here's the thing about being unconditional. You're focused upon the conditional over which you want to be un. I'm not thinking about that. 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 I'm un. We're tricking you because we've been talking about unconditional. So let's change the word just for a month while you get rich. Let's change the word unconditional to unmanifestational. Unmanifestational. I still want to feel good. I mean, that's a little conditional. I want to be satisfied. But I'm unmanifestational. The manifestation doesn't matter. This big condition of a manifestation where contracts are signed and money is flowing and people are moving furniture and that, all that condition doesn't have to be in the mix right now. It's just the feeling good. Enjoying the unfolding is really it. Enjoying the unfolding.